There's a real blurring of the lines now between creativity and technology, because what's happening today is that our consumers are increasingly digitally enabled, and we're finding this very interesting kind of phenomenon where everything that was analog in our lives has become digital, and everything that's digital is now becoming mobile and social. And so, by logic, if brands want to be part of consumers' lives going forward, they're going to have to talk to them in the mobile space, in the social space. And much of what we're seeing today in terms of the best creative work is enabled by really powerful technology that enables us to do things that we never could do before, like interact with our audience and let the advertising respond to the environment around it. I think data is going to work in interesting ways. I don't think we've quite fully captured the value of what data can do for us yet as advertisers. And I think it is important because I think it really helps us understand genuinely what our consumers want and what they do. And if you look at, for example, how we profile people on social networks today, it's no longer the old, A class, B class, AB plus, measuring people by their economic criteria. We're genuinely measuring people today by what they believe and what they belong to and what they sign up for. So I think data is a wonderful thing to be genuinely more relevant to our consumers in terms of our communication. I think it is becoming harder and harder to become an expert at anything, because today what brands are requiring from their agencies is specialization and integration at the same time. And the challenge is that it's no longer about, I just need to build a website. When you think about what digital requires today in terms of mobile, in terms of social, in terms of data, analytics, there's so much you have to be good at the same time to be able to work across this wide breadth of skills, and they keep changing all the time. So it's a huge challenge for agencies long term to keep ahead and to be able to keep up with the demands of the modern advertiser. It's a wonderful time for young people to get into our industry. I think it's going to become a lot more creative and a lot more interesting. I think young people need to come in with the eyes of young people today, because it still needs to become more of a young industry. They need to come in with their understanding of social, of mobile, of what they want as young consumers and how they can apply that to their work. And it's very important as well to learn how to tell stories, how to communicate, and how to get people excited about what you believe.